Hello out there in YouTube land. Welcome to Zeus Angel Stick Tarot. Today I'm reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this reading doesn't relate to you, go check out your rising sign or your moon. And all right, let's get into it. Roles can be reversed. This is a general reading. Okay, so some parts might align, some parts might not, and that is perfectly okay. So for Gemini, the channels, I did get a channeled song for you, and that's going to be "Don't Worry" by Leon Bridges. It's very romantic. It's very deep, but it's also bittersweet. So in the past, Four of Wands. So you could have lived with a partner in the past, or this could have been you talking about getting engaged, or there's just some kind of relationship in the past here. In your mind space, justice. So some of you could be dealing with legal matters, but when I see the justice card, this is Libra energy. Okay, so some of you could have been connecting with a Libra, but this is like, I need to balance things out. Okay, this is you feeling like things were imbalanced in a relationship. At the center, King of Cups, there is a lot of emotions here. There's a lot of love, and I feel like you're trying to balance out your emotions. We are in Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, and there is a new moon on November 19th. So you could be having all kinds of emotions right now. Crossing the King of Cups is the Ten of Swords. So this to me would signify that a relationship could have ended. It could have ended in a very brutal or difficult manner. And it's in reverse, meaning this pain, this hurt, this betrayal, this ending, this difficult period of time that you have gone through, that time is past. And this to me would suggest that you are fully overcoming some obstacle here. Could have been a breakup for some of you. I will find out why that's there. And the blockage is the Fool. This to me would suggest that some of you guys are not ready to move forward. Also, I feel like you could have overlooked a lot of things in a relationship, and the Fool in reverse is a cockeyed optimist. I feel like some of you guys really wanted something to work, and I think that you overlooked a lot of things that maybe in the future you won't overlook. But I also feel like there's some fear here with moving forward. But I think you're doing it nonetheless. Three of Pentacles. I feel like you right now are thinking about what's going to be best for you. Okay. Yeah. Some of you guys have fully processed a divorce or an ending of sorts. This is the divorcee, the Queen of Swords. In the environment is there. In the environment, I do feel as though some of you guys, um, even though you know it's best for you to leave something in the past, I feel like it's bittersweet. The Queen of Swords comes out and is like, I need to deal with the truth. I can't look back with rose colored glasses anymore, because that's what we do during retrograde. I have to see things how they actually are. But also, potentially, the Queen of Swords is a little bit jaded. So I feel like you could be in that energy of, we'll find out why that's there, because there's some coldness here. And I feel like whatever happened, it's got you kind of acting cold and detached and not sure if you can open your heart again. Five of Pentacles in reverse, and your hopes and fears. So your hopes to Five of Pentacles in reverse is a period of time where you're recovering from either being abandoned or difficult financial strain. And now the Ten of Cups is coming out for a lot of the signs, because we're going to be surrounding ourselves with family during the holidays. We're going to get into your person's feelings. I always like to focus on you first. So why is this Ten of Swords in reversed here for the Gemini crew? Now, I usually see the Ten of Swords in reverse as, I'm done with that. I'm not going back to it. It was too hard. And I've finally dealt with the pain. It doesn't hurt so much anymore. Some of you guys, we have the Empress here. This is self-worth. This could also be a mother. Could be dealing with a mother here. But I feel like you've recovered your self-worth after a period of time where you were, hurting. Give me more on that Ten of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Wands. You're moving forward. You're not lingering. I love that for you. Okay, so why is the Fool in the blockage here for the Gemini crew? Page of Swords. You're getting curious again. The Page of Swords, some of you guys could be looking at somebody's social media, okay, and reminiscing, but I also feel like the Page of Swords is you gathering the strength to go after something new and get curious about, dating or life again, right? Page of Swords, you could even be going back to school. Gemini, you guys are the students of the zodiac. You love learning, you're very intellectual, okay? And I feel like a lot of you guys do tend to overthink. So there could have been a scenario where you are overthinking a lot. Okay, so let's see. Why is this 10 of Cups in the outcome? It's just a really amazing outcome. Well, for some of you guys, I feel like work is going to get you through something here. Ooh, 7 of Swords. Why is 7 of Swords clarifying the 10 of Cups? 4 of Swords. Okay, so yes, I feel like for some of you guys, a relationship could have ended because somebody got cold feet. Okay. I'm seeing the Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords. This is self sabotage. We're going to get into this person's energy. But for some of you, I feel like you got really close to having, you could have even been married, or you were talking about marriage or talking about moving in with someone, starting to get serious. And this has been coming out for a lot of the signs, people getting really cold feet at the last minute, people being triggered, people being like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. And and I don't like the 7 of Swords because, there's a lot of different things that it can mean, and none of them are really all that good. But let's get into this person's energy because there is a relationship here. So, yeah, I feel like for some of you, you could have even lived together with someone or we're talking about it. This is that energy of overnight, they pack their stuff and they leave because they're scared. Whoa. I feel like some of you are probably in no contact with someone. Let's get a different deck. Let's get into their feelings. So if that happened to you, I'm sending you a lot of love. I feel like most of you guys, if this is relating to you, um, the worst is over. And I feel like you've processed a lot of what happens already. Okay, so the person on Gemini's mind, how are they feeling right now? How is the person on Gemini's mind feeling right now? So the 10, there are a lot of tens in your reading, 10 of Swords and 10 of Cups. And that's the ending and the beginning for some of you guys. So if there is a relationship that didn't go all the way, I feel like you're being kind of guided towards something that's going to be better and last longer for you. Let's see, how does this person on Gemini's mind feel? Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. This person could be thinking about their finances. Give me another card on that. How are they feeling about Gemini right now? They see you as very nurturing. Ooh, okay. Some of you guys, this could be a same-sex relationship. It doesn't have to be, but we have the Queen of Swords. This person thinks that you're bitter and hurt about what happened, okay? But they see you focusing on, I feel like they see that you're thriving despite what happened between the two of you. And they're holding back, okay? There's somebody is really holding back from you. Okay, let's see what happened between the two of you. I'm telling you, I think someone got cold feet. You could have gotten ghosted at the last minute, or let's see, what is in the blockage? To me, it was the Fool reverse. It's somebody who is either a cockeyed optimist or, acting naively, or somebody who is afraid to take the leap. 6 of Swords, there could have been distance between the two of you. There could have been some chaos because I see the 6 of Swords, we're looking at the blockage. And the 6 of Swords in reverse is like somebody who acts out of pocket or causes a scene. Okay, give me one more card on that. There could have been an argument. Give me one more card on the blockage between Gemini and their person. The blockage here. What's the blockage? Ooh, 4 of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like there could have been an imbalance in finances. Okay, because it keeps showing me work, career, stability. I feel like somebody didn't have their crap together. I feel like probably Gemini, you had more going for you than this person did. And what I'm hearing in my head is this person didn't think that they had enough to offer you. Or maybe it was always like, well, I'm always paying. Are you going to pay next? There's something like that. This could also be that they didn't let go of somebody from their past. Yeah, okay, we have the Four of Swords and the Death card. I feel like this was a fizzle out. I'm not gonna lie. It's almost like this person fizzled out of your life. Some of you could have a sick parent. That's just a side note, or a sick relative. We have the Four of Swords and the Death. So definitely, it's showing me there was some kind of break between the two of you after some chaotic event that could have happened because of finances or money or one person not putting in to the same amount of energy as the other person. So this could be someone you had to break up with for sure. Okay, let's see what their actions are going to be for the rest of November. What are their actions for the rest of November? Whatever transpired between the two of you, this person thinks that you're upset with them, and you could very well be, because I don't know. It almost feels like you guys were so close to having something. Yeah, there it is again. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords in this deck is Judgment. The Ten of Swords and the Judgment. I feel like, and this is one of those push pull relationships. This is what I'm picking up on. It's like when you're ready to commit and take it to the next level, this person isn't. And the minute that you're like, okay, I guess it's over. Okay, I guess I'm gonna, just focus on my money. I'm just gonna hang out with my friends and family, and you know, put all of this energy into work or into my social life. And the minute that you stop giving it energy, that's when they're like, hey, how are you doing? We're in retrograde. These people pop up. Okay. So in their energy is they're looking back at what happened. Judgment is like taking a final look at something, making a final decision about something. And I think that they're judging their actions. Ten of Swords, because it definitely feels like somebody here failed you, fumbled you, let you down. Are they going to actually, because the Judgment can actually sometimes be a phone call or a DM. So potentially they're thinking about it. But the Ten of Swords lets me know that the reason they haven't is because they know that they hurt you. Okay. They know that they hurt you. Give me another card in their actions. Give me another card in their actions. I knew it. This person's really just in their head. I'm not, I mean, for some of you, they could absolutely reach out, but I think that they know that they messed up. And for some of you, this person could have a legal past. The Eight of Swords and the Justice to me is like being confined or restricted somewhere, locked up. So they could have a legal past. If that's not what it is, I'm hearing divorce for some of you. Somebody here is a divorcee or had a really messy breakup. Um, and I feel like they're scared of that. For some of you, this person is afraid to commit to you because they had a really difficult ending with somebody in their past. So I think that now this could be your energy, Gemini, because anything that I know about Geminis is that you tend to overthink, but there's too much thinking. There's not enough action. And I think the pain and the wounds is like way too deep here. Let's see what the outcome is. For some of you, they absolutely could muster up the courage, but I think that they're scared. I think that they're beating themselves up because of how that they acted, or because they missed out on you. They see a lot in you. They see a lot of value in you. So we have the King of Pentacles and the outcome. Yeah, I think this is going to be an afterthought in the new year, you guys. If you've already healed from this, I feel like you're going to continue to heal from this. We have the World and the Ace of Pentacles. You're being reborn. I feel like this relationship, this situation wasn't for nothing, because I think that it taught you something about yourself. For some of you, you could have given too much to this person. Maybe you believed everything they said, or I don't know, because the Fool in Reverse to me is a cockeyed optimist, and I feel like you've learned now to maybe not so invest so much into someone or something like that. There is some kind of lesson that you learned. And I feel like you're taking that to the bank. Some of you are having, if this is because the World is the last card of the tarot, but it's also telling me that you're being reborn, because when things close out, there's always a new beginning after the ending, right? Endings are beginnings. In the tarot, the 10, because we got a few tens for you, the 10 is not only I finalized that period of my life, but now I have something new to look forward to. And for some of you, it's a new work opportunity, travel. For some of the rest of you, if it's a relationship, it's going to be a fulfilling one because I feel like you learned what you want out of a relationship from this last one. I feel like a lot of you did not get back what you put into this. There was a lack of reciprocity here. And the person that you're dealing with, they could have anxiety or they could have money problems. They have some kind of low self esteem that you may or may not know about. But either way, I feel like it looks really good for you. It looks like there's a level up coming in for you. For some of you, this person could make an attempt to come back, but I feel like you have other things going on and you have bigger and better things than to, put energy into somebody who let you down. Okay, let's see if there's anyone new coming in. Let's see, and we'll get some oracle cards. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry that it was really I couldn't get much out of it, you guys. Honestly, it was just telling me really that you're done with that. A lot of you guys. Okay. So for the Geminis who are single or who are just starting to talk to someone. Okay, so I'm already getting the Knight of Swords, not my favorite energy. So for some of you guys, that's kind of a warning for me to be gentle with yourself, but also slow down when meeting somebody new here. Take it slow. Some of you guys, I feel like you have words for this person. For some of you, for the past person, the Four of Pentacles to me would suggest that you haven't let go of something here. Okay, why is that showing up in the new person spread? Because some of you could be trying to save money for something. All right. Yes, some of you guys, I think your focus is money right now. We have the shaman here doing the rain dance, Five of Pentacles reverse. That came out in the last spread. I think that for a lot of you Geminis, and I hate to say this to you, but I feel like there is a new work endeavor for some of you, and I think that's your focus right now. But also potentially, if you were in a difficult money situation and you're turning that around, that energy is actually could attract a new partner, a better partner for you, because when those two parts of your life are related, they're correlated. So if you're not doing well in your money, you're going to have a hard time in your love life. And if your love life is suffering, that could affect your money flow. So I feel like this last relationship affected your money flow because your energy was entangled with someone who, I don't know, maybe they didn't have their life together, but it affected your money flow. And I think you're recovering from that now. For some of you, this might not have happened yet. It could happen next year. There's a new opportunity for you. It could be love. I mean, sometimes the Five of Pentacles in reverse is like, I don't feel alone anymore because I met someone. For some of you, it's both. Okay. It could be a fire sign that you're meeting or potentially a earth sign. Yeah, a lot of you guys maybe are not completely done with this past person because I'm seeing the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, which to me is like, I'm still assessing whether a relationship that wasn't very fulfilling is right for me. And I feel like you'll get there. You'll see that there's more value in new for you. And I feel like some of you are dealing with somebody who could be very arrogant and who didn't have their money together. I keep getting that same message. Yeah, the same cards are coming out. King of Cup and the Star. You're going to heal. This looks really good for you, actually, Gemini. I'm not going to lie. You guys have a lot going for you. Could be, it might not have happened yet. Okay, you could still be lingering in this energy of thinking about how disappointed you were in that past person. And once you completely process that and realize, I'm done, that's when the level up happens. Okay, you have to completely shut the door. Just for example, let's say you're trying to get a new job, but you don't have time to interview because you're still at the old job that you don't like. The minute that you like, you know what, I put in my notice, I'm done, and you dedicate all of your time, you're telling the universe, I'm fully done with that past thing. I'm fully ready to receive what I deserve. And that's when it happens. This has happened to me numerous times, you guys. So you have to completely close the door on the past, on whatever it is that was disappointing to you, so that you can open your heart up to receive what the universe, what God, what the angels are trying to give you, something bigger and better. But a lot of you guys, your energy is still tied into the past. So once you're able to fully let that go, you're going to be transforming your life in a big way. The star, are you kidding me? And the King of Cups. And, also, I feel like this King of Cups here is somebody who has a depth of emotion. I feel like a lot of you guys are very nurturing, but you're also very creative. So some of you guys could have like a hobby that you're working on with friends or something like that. And it could lead you to some kind of success or even potentially a new relationship. This looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. This is amazing. Okay, any last advice for the Geminis? I feel like this relationship also you could have gone back and forth with this person, like, oh, we're just on a break. We're gonna get back together. Yeah, it's fully over. Okay, I hate to tell you this, you guys, but the thing is that relationship would never fulfill you. In fact, it would keep you from a lot of opportunities. Ten of Swords, the sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll be open to like more amazing opportunities because they can't give it to you. That relationship is going to keep you stuck. It's going to mess with your money flow. It's going to mess with your opportunities. It's going to mess with your emotions. So I don't know. Let's pull some oracle cards. There's new there if you want it, but you have to be ready to receive it. All right, let's get some oracle cards, guys. Woo! How y'all doing out there? This retrograde is killer. Next year, you guys are going to be whistling Dixie. Meaning it's going to be really good. 2026 is going to be really, really good. We're so close. All right, let's see here. We have care for your soul. Honor the divinity within you by practicing self-care. Honor yourself. I love that. What else do we have for the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? If this reading didn't relate to you, check out your rising or your moon placement. Ooh, this November 19th, there's a new moon, and there could be some surprises. A lot of people could pop up from your past. It says, keep an open mind. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places. Surprise! I'm telling you, you guys have some good stuff to look forward to, and it's going to come at a surprise when you least expect it. When we marry intention with action, miracles happen. Yes, I feel like you are capable of a lot more than you give yourself credit for. Have faith. Every event we experience and every person we meet has been put in our path for a reason. I feel like that relationship was a karmic relationship, the one I was reading for, and it was meant to catapult you forward to the next chapter of your life. And I feel like a lot of you have learned what not to accept as far as behavior from lovers. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I hope this reading elevated your consciousness in some type of way, shape, or form. I'll see y'all later. Bye.